What's up everyone? This is your boy El Jefe, and I'm back with a video that has taken way too long to make. And by that I mean I had to wait for these freaking headphones to come in from China, and I ordered them like a month ago, and it's been taking forever for these to come in, but they have finally arrived. So what I'm talking about here is the much requested Bluedio T6. As of the making of this video, these are only available on AliExpress for right around 50 bucks. I'll be sure to leave a link to that right down in the description box below. Now, before we go any further, and for full disclosure, I went ahead and picked up these headphones with my own money for the purposes of this review. Now, before I drag on any further, let's go ahead and get right into this review. Alright guys, so let's get into some of the pros and cons of the Bluedio T6s. Now I've had these for a couple days, and that's given me plenty of time to watch TV shows, movies, listen to a ton of different music, and overall just kind of live with them to see what it's like and what the user experience is like out of the box. So first and foremost, the sound quality. Man, they outdid themselves here. These are by far the best sounding of the Turbine series that I've tried so far. These are better than the T4S, these are better than the T5 and T5S, these are better than the TMs. It's like they took the best part of the T4S, which is that ultra deep bass, and the best out of the T5s, which is the great mid-range and the crispy highs, and they put them together in one headphone. So the sound quality and the sound stage is, not only is it balanced, but you get that super rich bass as well. So man, I am really happy with these. And that applies for both listening to them in Bluetooth or in wired mode. You don't get any sound quality loss, you don't get any loss of volume. So yeah, that's a big plus. And then speaking of volume, these get seriously loud. I don't listen to them at full blast, probably around 75 to 80 is about as max as I personally go, and that's plenty. If you're listening to hip hop, classical, reggae, rock, Latin music, whatever it might be, plenty of volume for whatever you want to listen to. Now secondly, speaking of TV shows and things like that, I haven't experienced any video lag or latency using the T6s when I'm watching YouTube videos or Netflix or Hulu or any of that stuff. No latency, no lag. There's no issues with, syncing the audio when people are speaking to the video. As far as I can tell, it seems like Bluedio has gotten this problem figured out since the T4S and the T5s haven't had this issue. Now third, we've got the comfort. So these have a tighter fit and they're a bit lighter than the T4S and the T5s. So comfort-wise, it's really nice. They also have a more oval shaped ear cup, so they're more of an over ear design as opposed to an on ear design. For me, I have large ears as you can tell, but they almost completely cover my entire ears, which is nice for that passive noise isolation. And also the tighter fit means that I can walk around in them, be a little more active. If I'm cleaning the house, bending down to pick things up, they don't feel like they're gonna slip off my head. So that's a nice touch. I like having that. So that means people who maybe wanna work out with them, stuff like that, it won't be an issue. And then as far as battery life goes, when I pulled them out of the box, I was able to listen to them for right around 4 to 5 hours before I had to recharge them. And then once I went ahead and gave them a full recharge, I've listened to them probably an additional combined around 12 hours, and they still haven't given me any warnings yet on battery. Now, normally Bluedio headphones give you anywhere from 20 to 30 hours worth of playback time, depending on the volume and the active noise canceling. So I have no issues, with that being the case. The Bluedio headphones have always had excellent battery life, so I'm highly confident you're gonna be able to get some serious battery life out of these. Next up, we have the active noise canceling, which, as you guys know, I've had some issues with Bluedio headphones and the active noise canceling. The problem that I've seen on the T4S and the T5 and T5S is when you activate the noise canceling switch, the bass and the mids totally drop out, and it just ruins the sound quality and the experience for me. Now, as far as the T6 go, they have made an improvement in this department. Is it perfect? No. Is it as good as the Bose QC35s or the Soundcore Space NCs? No. The noise canceling itself is good. It's very deep, you get good noise isolation, but there is still loss of sound quality. To be fair to Bluedio, they have made improvements in this department. Mostly what you lose when you turn the noise canceling on is a bit of the bass, but more of the mid-range. So by that, I mean, when I was listening to hip hop or like trap or EDM, you could still hear the bass drops. You could still hear the bass and everything there. So that kind of caught me off guard. I'm like, man, they have this figured out. But then when I switched to rock, Latin music, classical, things like that, that's when you really noticed it. You really noticed the fact that that mid-range has been sort of pulled out. That's kind of sad. I really wish they would have gotten this problem sort of more sorted out. But I just wanted to be clear with you guys and be fair to Bluedio as well. It's better than the T4S and the T5s, but it's still not 100% solid. So hopefully they keep improving it and hopefully we'll get a really solid product, but it's still tough for me to complain. You know, it's an active noise canceling headphone that is, you know, under 60 bucks. So you have to take that for what it is. As far as the other things that I'm kind of having a gripe with, they removed a ton of the buttons off of the headphones themselves. So basically you get a power on, power off sync button, and you get the switch for the active noise canceling, along with an LED light and the mic. Aside from that and the USB Type-C port, that's it. They really cleaned up the outside of these. I mean, for some people aesthetically, that's probably much better. For me, I like having the functionality of having the volume rocker, you know, up and down, and then long press for skip forward and skip back, the play pause button. I like having those things on the headphones. So those not being there, I do miss them. I'm not sure why Bluedio removed those, but that's just one of those things I want to make clear. I didn't really like the fact that they're gone, but it is what it is. Now, one of the other biggest gripes that I have was the fact that Bluedio did not include the audio cable that they've included with headphones before. So specifically, I'm talking about the USB Type-C to 3.5mm audio cable. This cable is crucial to have with these headphones if you want to listen to them in wired mode, or say if you run out of battery, you have a headphone jack, you can plug them in, keep the party going. Or maybe the device that you're using doesn't have Bluetooth function, so you want to wire them in. Well, now you have to go out and buy a separate cable if you don't already own one. So I'm sure it must have been some sort of a cost-saving thing, or I don't know exactly what's going on with Bluedio, but that's just one of those things I want to make clear. I'm not happy about that. I'm okay, I'm covered because I've got the Type-C to 3.5mm cables that came with my other Bluedio headphones. But, you know, I really hope that they bring back including these. It's super handy to have. And it kind of sucks to make people have to go out and buy a separate cable if they want to have that other function. So all in all, I'm really happy and impressed with the Bluedio T6s. The sound quality is excellent. I mean, these are punching way above their weight class for a headphone that's under $60. We're talking sound quality that's comparable to much more expensive headphones from like Sony or even Beats, but for under 60 bucks. So that's really impressive. So right now they're on sale on AliExpress for 50 bucks. I'm gonna leave a link to that right down in the description box below. Make sure you guys check that out. Unfortunately, as of the making of this video, they're still not available on Amazon.com, but I'm gonna keep an eye on that. So as soon as they do become available on Amazon, I'll make sure to update the links down below in case you guys don't wanna wait a month for them. So if you're in the market for a good set of Bluetooth headphones, then by all means, take a look at the Bluedio T6s, take it from your boy El Jefe. I'm keeping it 100% real with you guys. Now, they're not perfect by any means. Obviously, the active noise canceling still needs some more work, but as far as just pure sound quality, comfort, and price goes, man, the Bluedio T6s, these are tough to beat. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this review right here. I know a lot of you guys are fellow Bluedio fans like myself. Many of you guys have been using the Turbine series. So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys gonna be picking these up? Or do you already own a pair? If you do, let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. And as always, if you guys like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. If you didn't like this video, go ahead and hit that dislike button. That's totally cool too. And if you haven't done so already, consider hitting that subscribe button along with that small notification bell. And this way you never miss any of my weekly videos. So with all that being said, I hope everyone has a great week, and I will see you guys in my next video.